Alright, we got Skyro playing Sedge in the teal versus KHB playing Sedge in the green.
Hard seek.
Yeah, one of the more popular maps we've seen so far. People seem to be enjoying it a lot. And neither player has done the really bad openings that we've seen from a couple people.
I mean, yeah.
No
Skyro
commanders.
kind of made the map, so you wouldn't expect him to really mess up the open.
That's very true.
Well, that said, there is map maker scarce stuff. That's a joke in the community.
I guess there's also the trap. If you make a map, like you'll fall into like the opening that you think is the good one, and
Yeah.
then people will discover something else.
Looks like they're going for something very. This is pretty much what people have been mostly. Up until now, at least. Like corners, you know, is the pop right now. I'm not sure if it's up. It's looking pretty. Ooh,
Goes for the
Barrett.
heal.
Yeah. Usually you don't heal me. Let's see if that costs you. Yeah, because sword gets to grab that edge village. That's hard to take back. Unless you're sending an early knight or an early thief straight up top.
I mean, I guess commander could just go knock it down.
Yeah, but it's a bit hard to chain into anything else. But then your commander has more trouble doing stuff. Whereas, you know, KHB's commander looks a lot more impressive, right?
It's true. I'm gonna get that forward hit on that village, and there's nothing really to stop Sedge in that case, so.
Yeah, and he's sending his swords to dig up. I mean, I would have probably there, because I would have liked to keep a sword with Sedge, but still, KHB looking pretty ahead. Skyro also doesn't have a sword with Sedge.
He's really just out there on his own.
He really would have liked the sword. Cap.
He needed to capture that other village though. Just because like economy would have been really rough otherwise. Okay, we're seeing a couple swords getting traded. Nothing too big, but
Wow, trooper. Yeah, and look what that sword is. It's just stalling Sedge there forever, and because there is no sword to help. The econ is turning out really bad for Cairo. So yeah, we said, well, I said Skyro wasn't gonna get opening diff, but then he got opening diff on his own map.
yeah, he's doing a good job trading units though.
Yeah.
And there's actually it's like pretty even as far as econ goes because he's got a much bigger sway to the left. As far as the center.
Nah, I'm pretty sure behind, especially
Okay.
after this.
Yeah,
turn,
this turn is
no.
the one that will flip. I think he was doing okay up until this point, but yeah, that center just got completely flipped.
And his commander is just in a very bad. And center, there are fewer villages in the center, and they are sometimes easier to flip. So like really corner progression, especially when both players have done corner openings. Whoever is ahead on the corner is telling you who's ahead in the corner. Because if somebody goes ahead on center, it could only be for like one or two. Ooh.
Yeah, you don't want to leave your knight in a knight crit.
Yeah, because the most that, yeah, Skyro can now try to pick the knight back up with a pike, but that won't even kill. And then all the army from KHB is there. So actually that's a free knight. If you try to fight there to take something back, you're just gonna lose all your material. Okay, taking back the econ up top. This is just now, he's now far behind the material. It's just looking really bad, especially because it's Sedge data. So it's like, there won't be a miraculous compact with the Groove. Groove is a grind tool. And the person who is ahead will also be ahead in Groove.
Not quite. I think Skyro's slightly ahead on Groove just because the commander was doing a lot of actions, but it's very, very minor. Like 116 to KHB, who's like pretty close to that right now. 119 at the end of the turn.
That's fair, but like KHB will be ahead Groove by the time they have tier 2 because he's gonna have a slightly bigger army and he's gonna be more aggressive with the bigger army, so more attacks in the end. Huh. Knight walks Knight? But can't the dragon kill that Knight? I don't think
Mages can get repositioned to it.
I'm pretty sure you can wall for it. Let's see if you can kill it with a dragon and wall for the dragon. Okay, it goes for it. Is he gonna be able to wall?
Yeah, that mage can't walk over 2 mountain tiles, so...
Oh, he can. You know, the sword can die to 2 swords. And then rifle plus spike kills spike. And then one mage kills the balloon. And then the other mage has exact move to go around the mountains and hit the dragon. So he can get a hit on the dragon. But he needs to use everything to do it. And then all his stuff dies. He gonna go for it? Yeah, he goes for it.
Good spot.
Yeah. But it might not be worth it. Yeah, he resigns. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, all his stuff was gonna die there. He got the hit on the dragon, but he will lose all his army to get that hit.
Right.
A good spot, find the hit, but he couldn't do it actually. He shouldn't have done it, yeah. But and even if you don't do it though, you're so far behind the material and the econ. It's like actually unsalvageable. If you do it, you have to resign, and if you don't do it, you might as well resign.
I would have liked to have seen him play that out. I think there was a potential for... I mean, I guess the real trouble there was that Sedge couldn't follow up. Because if Sedge was able to finish off the dragon, I think that's a lot more worth it. But if you don't kill the dragon, then that dragon can kind of just like exist for the rest of the game.
Yeah, there was no way to kill the dragon. Even if you do though, like that dragon still got some value, but by killing the knight, and then there is a harpy coming, and both of your mages are dead, and you don't have any other mages close. So, and now that you can't kill the dragon goes back and heals, both your mages die, and then there is a dragon and the harp, and you just get destroyed. Yeah, there was no coming. But yeah, maybe she could have played on and gotten some kind of sneaky lethal, right? But you know, I would do that. I would never resign, but it's still a fair resignation. I mean, there is always the potential to get a lethal if your opponent blunders.
Yeah, I guess I just would like to have seen him play out. I mean, there's other stuff like, you know, the rifle is also going to get free shots every turn. It's like a pretty difficult position to push into, just because you're always going to be taking damage every turn. Like the golem can come up to support.
I'm pretty sure you get wiped before the rifle can get that much value.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, again, I think it was completely unsalvageable. But again, there's always like 1-2% chance of victory, so I wouldn't resign. Still, it's a fair resignation. Like, it's very acceptable.
Yeah. Well,
as acceptable as a resignation on turn 12 can be.
Right? Okay, right. Anyway, let's see how game 3 plays out.
Yeah, it's 1-1.